I'm here to inform the public in case anyone gets frightened that there's no such thing as zombie. There's no danger. Everything will be fine. Violence does not happen in real life. It's okay.
I'm here in Darling Harbour in Sydney, and well, not to put too fine a point on it, the entire place has been overrun with zombies. Okay, if you look behind me over here, you see a huge collection of zombies.
The first zombie march was originally conceived in Sacramento, California in 2001, where it was created to promote the Trash Film Orgy, a local film festival. Since then, they've become an annual event in cities all over the world, attracting and repulsing thousands.
Everybody's dressed up as a zombie, done some fantastic effects with makeup and costumes and all the rest of it. And now we're taking a stroll through Sydney.
Would you be interested in a zombie awareness pamphlet?
All fake blood is to be applied on the grass. Any fake blood on the pavement will have to be cleaned up by us, and that's kind of shit.
Organisers of the Sydney Zombie Walk in March 2010 decided to use the event for something other than just scaring the average tourist.
This whole event is the brainchild of a guy called Reese Wilson. Fantastic, and Reese just happened to have the skills and the know-how to get it done.
I pretty much started this kind of thing back in November. Essentially what we're on about is just getting out, having a good day, and meanwhile just kind of like speaking out against this lack of R rating.
Australia doesn't currently have an R18 rating, which means that a lot of games which would be classified as R in other countries get just forced into MA15 classification, which means they are available to minors.
As you may or may not know, Michael Atkinson has just recently stepped down. He was the person who was blocking it pretty much entirely on his own. And we're hoping that by doing this we can let his successor know that there is a big feeling of disappointment in the fact that the Australian government has not provided this to the populace.
The desire for an R18 plus rating has sponsored many campaigns. One of the largest so far is Grow Up Australia, originally created by Aaron Percival, which currently has close to 36,000 members.
Well, it did seem at the time when we started that a lot of people were unaware that the rating didn't already exist for a start. But also we were trying to challenge some of the misconceptions about what R18 rating for video games would mean.
I just hope to so people will be better informed about what they're purchasing, and so like parents know what they're buying for their kids, and adults are really sort of given the choice.
We're both gamers. We both think it's ridiculous that we don't have the right to choose what we're old enough to see. It's ridiculous that this kind of censorship still exists in Australia when we're allowed to choose if we want to see R18 plus movies, if we want to listen to music with restricted content.
The zombie walks have been very successful in garnering support and getting people actually to go out and do something.
I definitely think this is an excellent way of getting the message across because this is a lot more noticeable than a regular protest.
But could the zombie walkers actually be doing more to hinder their cause rather than help it?
There's a difference of opinion in the gaming community about using cosplay in a protest or rally for R18 because they want to be represented as everyday, regular, mature members of society, but there's a fear that cosplay will misrepresent them as being immature.
I'm singing in the brains, just singing in the brains.
Zombie cosplay has additional fallbacks where the violent imagery overshadows some of the more positive reasons to introduce an R18 for video games. It highlights a gamer's desire to play more mature games, which is fine, but it doesn't really highlight the other reasons for an R18.
Regardless of the politics involved, there still seems to be plenty of life left in the undead.
We had 1,460 something RSVP'd on Facebook. So we were expecting at least 500. And even this is a lot more than last year.
Zombies are just cool.
This is just a lot of fun.
It just kind of goes to show that we don't really take ourselves that seriously. Like, it's a serious issue and it needs to be brought to light. But yeah, we're just a bunch of fun-loving guys.
That's what this is about. It's about, you know, people controlling what we see and what we do and how we have fun, and this is representative of that.